Hi guys, I'm Larry the Butcher. Not a cooking episode today. To make a long story short, and it shattered. So I have 3 months left on my tab at $25 a month. So I owe $75 on this phone. I have a credit for a new phone, and I have a new phone picked that I want. But I don't want to buy out the $75 immediately and then spend $300 on the phone, because that's what they offer me on the tab. I gotta look into it more. It's an LG V30 if anyone's wondering. So what we're going to do is, this is actually the third screen. The first screen was that how to tip a canoe. The phone was in there, and then it cracked, and I fixed it. So this is screen number 3. This is actually screen number 1. I tried to put it in to see if it would work. After being dried out for almost 2 years, it doesn't. So I went online, I ordered a new screen. And what we're going to do is we are going to reinstall it. I'm going to show you how easy it is. The first time I replaced the screen, I took it to a place in a shopping mall. It was done in a couple hours. It's also $300. So when it broke the second time, I'm like, there's no way I can afford the $300 again. So I taught myself how to change it. Here's the new screen. Kind of like an unboxing video too. And it's bubble wrap. Oh. That's how. Oh. Nice new screen. It's interesting how these are all put together. Now, there's a protective cover on here. I'm going to leave that on till I'm done. What you'll notice is there are some screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing. 6, 7, 8. I'm going to start by removing them. Okay, so the screws are removed, and sometimes what you're able to do is you're just able to dig under and start to work your way around the inside frame, and there it is. A lot of components to the phone are on the back, and it's all just friction fit. And now we're here. Are there any screws that hold the motherboard? Nope. And now the motherboard comes out. That there, what I just did, there. That is the ribbon cable that connects the screen to the motherboard. Before I go any further, there are some things I need from here. Wow, this is pretty. When I got this screen, excluded were a lot of components. That too. Well, that's the headphone jack. So when I got this screen, this one here, I had to install the headphone jack, the front camera, the microphone, this thing which I thought was the proximity sensor, and this thing which is the vibrate. I don't know if you guys can see that. This has all that attached. Like, this is factory fresh. Now, it kind of makes sense that the LG G4 has been out of production for so long, that old units would probably be fairly complete. I'm happy about this. So what I need to do now is, here's the FCC ID, and they suggest that you take it off and you put it on the new phone. Just like that. So now what we get to do is we get to reverse the process. And we're not replacing any ribbon cable. This is so easy. I don't know if I'm better off replacing this camera. You know what? Brand new camera. So yeah. Friction fit that. That's fit in there good. And then you should hear a click like that. Guys, we're done. So what I like to do is, as we're here, before I button everything down, what I'm going to do, oh wait, there's parts on this back that I need to, so we'll go into that, and it all clicks in. I'll install my SD card. I'll try to install my SD card. There we go. There. And now install my battery. And now we'll see. Not bad. I think this is the brightest this phone has ever been. This is amazing. My God. Wow. We're not done. Let's quickly reattach all the screws. Early on, after I installed this last screen, I had issues with the camera. It was weird. I think the cable wasn't properly attached, but since I didn't disconnect it, well, I reconnected it and it works fine now. Let me just double check this. See what I mean? Here's the old screen, and this is the screen that I replaced this screen with. And you'll notice how I took out a whole bunch of stuff that was equipped on this. So I'm really, really impressed that, you know, end of the road for this phone. We'll start it back up, and we have one more job to do. Two, technically. So I guess while this is booting up, I can do it. So we're going to peel off that. I'll probably take that image is incredible. I haven't seen it that good in a while. I did not have a protective cover on the old screen. It may have survived the fall if I had one. So what I did was to maintain it while I was waiting for the new screen is I bought the 3. It came in overnight. And there we go. Now, you know what? I'm going to check and see if everything's working. Contacts. You guys don't need to know my contacts, so I'll just go home. There we go. One of the other things that I'm really, really happy about this. The proximity sensor on the old screen didn't work, so that every time I dialed the phone, it would shut off. So I would use a headphone. It was a pain. It wasn't critical. So this is actually benefits in many ways. So there we go. Screen replaced. You can do this at home. This is an experiment in frugality. That's why it's fitting with Larry the Butcher, because, you know, I'm hoping this showed you how easy it is for you to do your own repairs. Like, this would have been $300 for a phone that's not worth, well, when I upgrade, I'll probably try to sell it for $100. So, if I sell it, I may keep it in my Bitcoin on it. Well, Litecoin? We'll see. We'll see what goes on. I, of course, as always, am Larry the Butcher. I cannot thank you enough for taking a few minutes to watch this episode. Please like this episode if you found it informative. You can do this at home. You can replace the screen. Really. This was the only tool I used. A mini screwdriver you can get at electronics stores. Radio Shack, if you remember Radio Shack. That's where I got that. I got that like when I was in high school. I'm old. Comment down below. Is there anything you would have done differently? Static protection, whatever. I'm not around anything staticky, so it survived. Yeah. This was good. Hit the subscribe button, please. Hit that bell for notifications. Share this video on all your favorite social media, especially if you know someone that needs to replace the screen on their phone. Track me down on social media. A lot of you have taken up on that call, and I thank you all so much, and we get to be part of a greater conversation about, well, everything. Thank you guys once again. Love you all. We'll see you next time.